Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this presentation event. Thank you very much for your interest and support. Many of you already know about ALISE Devices, who we are, and what we have been working on during the last 3 years, but let me give you a brief introduction of our short but intense story as a company, to those who have learned about us just recently, so that we can explain why we will become the standard in visual security features addressed to untrained final user, as holograms were in the last 4 decades. Okay, I will start off by going over the past, present, and future of our technology. It is an extremely thin and flexible film that holds unique optic and visual properties. ALISE Devices founding team is integrated by 5 experienced PhD experts in advanced material and photonics. We spent more than 5 years researching and developing the material our technology is based on. 5 years of hard work within a highly equipped public R&D center of the Universidad Politécnica de Madrid. Among these top-notch facilities, I would like to emphasize the clean room in which our technology was born, as you can see in this picture. After having managed to bring our technology to some level of maturity, we filed the patent for it. Later, we won the first prize of UPM startup competition, and we founded ALISE Devices as a company in January 2012. So our business venture began. So today we have a unique and mature technology with optic properties never seen before, as you can appreciate in this video.
Our solutions are based on a sophisticated technology developed over 4 years in a highly specialized public research center. It is an extremely thin and flexible film capable of withstanding very high pressures and temperatures. Hence, our film is compatible with the most demanding lamination and insertion processes, and it is even washable. What in plain daylight looks like a simple plastic film becomes a visual authentication element when it is examined in polarized light. Observing the label in polarized light, different sets of latent images appear on each side of it. The images are individually visible just by flipping it over. There's no interference between sides during the verification process.
We have then a unique security solution ready to be integrated into any type of official document. It perfectly fits with the current trend to the sector toward having window-based security features in banknotes, ID cards, and passports, in order to avoid or at least make it harder counterfeiting of these documents. As you may probably already learn, the new series of 20 euro banknote that was introduced by the European Central Bank this past January and will be brought into circulation the next November 25 carries a window-based transmissive security solution on it. In fact, during that presentation event, the ECB President, Mario Draghi, mentioned the technology innovation that constitutes the portrait window. He also remarked that this innovation will reinforce the trust that citizens in the Eurozone place in their banknotes. Also, the upcoming next version of the Spanish ID card, GNI 3.0, which happens to be one of the most advanced in the world regarding technology and security, carries a clear window with a security solution on it, as you can tell from the picture. We were involved in that project and worked on the industrial integration of our solution in polycarbonate cards. However, despite how powerful our technology is, we are very aware of how demanding this industry is, and that we only could survive and become a consolidated company if we keep researching and developing new groundbreaking solutions. Therefore, we have been working really hard to introduce you today our new generation of security features based on our technology. It goes beyond a more sophisticated solution in which you can appreciate different elements of the image record in each side, appearing and disappearing just by rotating the security element, as you can see in this video. In this case, we have rotated the polarized light source. This solution fits perfectly with circular-shaped windows that invite inspectors to rotate the document during the check-in process in a very intuitive way. We also have been working on a totally brand new technology we cannot unveil today since we are still in the filing patent process. We hope to let you know about it very soon. Now, Once we have done with our updates on our technology and security features, I would like to let you know about our status in regard of its integration in both banknotes and personal ID documents. After having collaborated along with the SNMT and an integrator company on the DNI 3.0 pilot project, we have learned a lot about the production process of polycarbonate-based documents. Today, we know that it's an extremely exigent process in terms of pressure and temperature, so that took us to define the integration process along with the industrial leaders of this market. During the last months, we have been intensively working on enhancing the physical properties of our film for it to be easily integrated in the whole existing process. We keep working on optimizing and customizing our material depending on the application. We are also collaborating in the definition of the integration process so that it's faster and more efficient in cost. Very soon, we will be able to show you our high-quality integrated samples in ID cards. On its integration in currency, we have the interest from international official issuers and bodies as well as international leader companies. Thanks to our collaboration with Leonard Kurtz, a leader company in high-security solutions for banknotes applications, we have laboratory handmade samples with our feature integrated on them. We also have defined the company's strategy to develop a commercial solution ready to reach the market. This plan includes 2 consecutive projects. One of them is about pre-industrial adaptation, and it will be followed by an industrial validation that will allow us to fine-tune our technology so that it can be used massively. Finally, I would love to finish up with this presentation by rolling out our business strategy and ambitious goals. Our main objective is to become the future standard in optical security features for transparent windows. To meet the latter, we take into account 3 different strategies to our company to follow, although they may overlap. First approach consists of licensing our technology to third-party providers or manufacturers who will produce and integrate our feature into the final product. This strategy of non-exclusive license appears to be the fastest way to reach high-value markets such as banknotes production, and also meets with internal policy of some official bodies to avoid exclusivity in any element included in the documents they define and manage. The second alternative that we are considering is to become direct providers of high-security solutions. It could be the scenario in the case of personal ID documents. Furthermore, this option may be compatible with the previous one. And finally, third option involves a strategic alliance with an industrial leader in high-security industry through investment format, merge, acquisition, or minority shareholding. In this case, we would be open to jointly define the company strategy. We consider this one as the fastest way to develop the industrial production and integration of our technology and to earn the market in the next 2 years. So as you can imagine, ALISE Device team is absolutely committed and excited about the near future of the company and eager to keep fine-tuning the technology as well as ready to license and transfer the know-how in the case it's required. I would like also to inform you that we are attending the Intergraph conference, which will be held in Copenhagen, Denmark in 2 weeks. And finally, we would not have gotten this far as a company without the help of Telefonica. So we truly appreciate their support until now and for the years to come. Chema Alonso will be back on the stage to tell you a little further about Telefonica and ALISE's business relationship after the coffee break, where I invite you to ask us your questions personally. So thank you very much for your time and your attention.
The idea that our vice president had 3 years ago was to create a key player in security, which is right now a reality. Right now in Telefonica we have a lot of alliance with big players around the world. Of course, we are working with Microsoft with the digital crime unit. We are sharing information with them. We are collaborating in terms of stopping cyber criminals. We are working with FireEye. Internally, we are developing our own technologies. We got a state-of-the-art products that we develop internally. We are creating only technology that no one is doing right now around the world. If someone is doing that technology, we are not going to invest any dollar in creating something which is a copy of another technology. We are creating only new technologies. We got an investment in ALISE, and we want to continue working in developing a very big company with ALISE. As you can see, 99.99% is information security. We are not focused in the physical security right now in our path. And of course, after all this effort, we got results in the last year. Right now, Telefonica is the 6th telco operator in security market in the world. And this is very important for us because the first of them are only working in the US market. We are the first operator right now in Latin America in terms of security. We got all the big security contracts with governments, with big companies, with global companies in Latin America. We are right now reducing the distance with the rest of them, and of course we got still a big presence here in Europe. Why Telefonica is a good partner for you right now? Well, first of all, we are not very good in physical security. We don't know anything about your industry. We want to understand that field. We want to help startups to create new technology. But the most important for us is not only the money that we eventually can take out from ALISE device. The most important for us is that we want to increase the ecosystems of startups in the countries in which we have presence. So the idea is that we want to create a very big ecosystem of new startups and new ideas to have the economy of the countries in which Telefonica has presence go better. And we are helping them. We are helping ALISE. Right now we decide to have a percentage of the stocks. Right now I'm going to be working with ALISE in the management of the company. But I would like to show you that, which is the global map in which Telefonica has present. We got right now 18 operators around the world, most of them in Latin America, where we are the first player. We got right now 150,000 employees around the world. We got only here in Spain, we got 2,000 salesmen. Right now we got very good relationship with all governments, with all big companies in all this country, and we don't have any physical security right now. So we decide to go with ALISE device because we think that together we can improve our relationship and our positioning in the world right now. All the security present that we have in the digital world right now, because we are very good in the digital security, and put new products coming from your field to our customers. That's the idea, because we think that it's good for us and good for you to be in the same company, in the same business. And of course, our target is not working with small projects. We are too much people to be thinking about small projects. Our big target are big projects, and that's all I want to share with you. We are committed in Telefonica with the security industry. We are committed with startups coming out from Telefonica and from the innovation parts of Telefonica. And we think that we can do business with this technology. And we would like to have you on board, because we don't know so much about this business, and I think that it's very important for us that some experts in this field were also in the company. That's all.
La línea